Good evening, Guy here, and welcome to episode 2 of my Caved In series. On this episode, our goal will be to secure as much of this dungeon as we can, shut down as many of the spawners as we can, and hopefully make this entire floor that I'm on safe enough to walk around in without a bunch of stuff jumping me as soon as I try to walk out the door. We're also going to try to secure that little outside area and set up a farm if possible, get an iron bucket, and maybe even reach the bottom floor of the dungeon, which has a bunch of good stuff in it. I'm going to start off by collecting this jerky that I hung up at the end of last episode, because I am in dire need of food. I also really need more torches now that I think about it, so that'll be another thing I gotta do, get coal. Right now, I have this chest full of blocks that I've picked up and made. This chest has items, and these two strong boxes have different things. This one has manuals and non-stackable items, and this one has potions that I found just lying around in the dungeon, including the laudanum, some swiftness potions, some healing potions, and some strength potions. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I want to do, get a bed, so I'll need to kill spiders for string. Well, I've done enough wandering around in here, it's time to go out and get some stuff done. So I've lit up a bit of this floor. I can't remember if I did this last time, or did it off camera while I was going around. This spawner is shut down with light by placing a torch on it. That's a good way to shut down spawners. Like I said, trying to break the spawners is a bad idea because of how Ender IO works with spawners. That one's good now. There's a bunch of water here. I might want to stop that up a tiny bit. Let's just get up real close to it, and there we go. Now I can move around a bit easier in here. I'm not going to be using these torches on just any dark areas right now. I'm going to be saving them for the spawners because I don't have a lot of torches on me. Don't really need double torches here either. Oh yes, I should probably get rid of these death waypoints. There we go. They'll just be annoying, and we don't want that. Here's a stairway up to the floor above me, which is where that thing above the bedrock I mentioned is, but it's not on that floor, it's on the one above it. Here's just some regular dark... Oh! Yep, here we go. That's a skeleton. Well, obviously it's a skeleton. I'll wait for it to get close to me. And... missed. Good job, skeleton. Got some purple pants off of it, too. Oh dear, I need to get this torch down. There we go. I should probably put one over here as well, because they were spawning over here. There we go. Just check to make sure. Yeah, I don't think the spawner can reach over here. Let's just stand here and check for a second. Yeah, I think we're good on that one. Over here is a chest and some pressure plates, which have pistons that push me into what would be a well, but isn't because of the generation blocking it up. So, if I need pistons for or pressure plates for whatever reason, I know where to come. Inside here, we've got another tempered blade, but isn't as good as the one I'm using, so I'm going to leave it. A bit of clay, I'll probably want to take that. Some sticks, good for torches. Bones, always good. Food. Don't need another swiftness potion. And a power 2 book, that's actually pretty good. I want that. And down this way. Nothing yet, but you always want to be careful in these dungeons. You never know what's going to be just around the corner. There's another room up there with a furnace in it and another chest. I should probably check what's in the chest. Fix the lighting bug here with the fire. You're going to be seeing quite a few of those. Fire in roguelikes is a bit buggy. Ooh, there's a lot of enchanted books in here. Some more food. I'm always going to take the food right now. Sticks and bones. Unbreaking, projectile protection, power. The enchanted books aren't super high priority right now since I need an anvil to even use them, so if I find a chest with other stuff that I want, I'll probably be swapping out the enchanted books for those right now. But I'll take them if I can. More fish, apples. Slime ball is good to have. Those are pretty rare. Plain old wooden sword with nothing on it. Why does that even generate there? Paper is good. Efficiency 1 is very good. I'm going to want to keep that. Even though you can't use them on Tinker's tools, you never know what you could use them for, and having powerful enchanted books, even if you're never going to use them on anything, any tools is good, because once you get the disenchantment generator, you can burn them for power, and they're really good. Bunch of spiders here, and zombie just jumped down from up above. Zombies are now 100% more viscerally disgusting, thanks to my installation of the Baumbs mod, which adds animations to a few mobs, and to myself, which I'll be showing off in a minute. But not right now, because he kind of took me by surprise, and I have to press F5 to show. This is a chance cube. This is going to cause something random to happen when I break it, good or bad. Let's see what I get. I think that just started a rainstorm, but because we're underground, it's not going to do anything, but probably make random thunder effects, and if that gets too annoying, I'll turn off weather sound, so that was kind of a bust. Oh well. Well, at least it didn't kill me, wipe my inventory, take my experience, or do any number of horrible things that could have done. I'm gonna pick up some stone and bridge that gap right there. Also take this iron, because why not? I will need it. I need it for buckets, actually. I need to make quite a few buckets. Or just one, if I get a fluid tank of some kind. Yeah, there's already a bridge there, but I should probably make this wider and safer. That isn't wider and safer at all. Oh well. Break this. Put it here, I guess. Going to plant a tree there, a very special kind of tree. And this area I am actually going to light up as much as I can. Because this, like I said last episode, the tops of these roguelike dungeons, I don't want to look at him. The tops of these roguelike dungeons are really good for farms and other builds that require large, flat areas. Because, well, you can't really get much more large and flat than this. Actually, I'm going to use granite for this really quick. I'm going to use these to continue bridging this. I only picked up 3 pieces, could have sworn I broke. There it is. Make some nice polished granite, and do that. It just looks nice. I'll have to put a door there eventually. What's the other thing I was going to... Oh yeah, I needed coal. Before I go back and do the thing with the iron to get buckets, I need to find some coal for torches and for smelting things. I have some back in the base, but I would like to be able to put down torches on my way back. Looks like I'm going to be getting a little bit unlucky with the coal here. Oh, there's some up there, but I don't really feel like building up there, so I'm going to find some that's a bit easier to get to. I want to get over... No, I don't want to get over there. I want to make sure I don't accidentally jump down somewhere that's going to be next to impossible to get back up from, because I'm not going to be using commands. My use of the back command last episode was bad enough, and I'm kind of ashamed of it. I won't be doing that again. And probably after this episode, I'll be looking in config files to see if I can disable the ability to use those commands entirely, because I don't even have cheats on and I can still use them. I think the only way to not be able to use them without going into config files to turn them off is to be on a server and not be an admin. And have the admin having shut off those commands, because a lot of them don't do it, and let you use them, because it's helpful on servers. But I'm not going to be using them here. I mean, I've said that too many times. I've actually accidentally wandered back to my base. Oops. So what do I have to put away? I have... Oh yes, this button sorts the chest. Sadly, I don't have the version of that chest sorting thing that also lets me use a quick stack function similar to Terraria. Combine those. Sadly, they are not purple pants anymore, they are just regular unfabulous pants, but they'll serve their purpose. Which is to get a low-level enchantment thrown on them and then turned into power once I have that generator. That's the only thing I'm ever going to use it for. Arrows I gotta start hanging on to, because I have a bow now. The food... I'm going to actually put the food away for now, because I don't want to lose the better food, if I can help it, and just eat the jerky while I can. Speaking of jerky, I should probably make some more. Let's have that going. Do I have any raw food at all? Because raw meats can be turned into jerky just like the flesh can, and they're actually better because, well, they're not flesh. Actually, you know what I should do? 2 sticks, 2 flint, piece of cobblestone. Head over here. No, not there, here. And I'm going to make a shovel to get gravel and stuff out of my way a bit easier. Actually, I can't make a shovel yet because I don't have the shovel head blueprint, so I'll have to... or pattern, so I'll have to use my wood, make some more of that. Luckily, I picked up quite a bit of wood on the way. Actually, no, I picked up this wood by tearing down the columns that were in this room, so I could put the tree here. So that's where all the spruce came from. Just really quickly make some more patterns, and I needed a shovel head pattern for something else that I'll be making soon, too. So right now, shovel head, sharpening kit, I guess, is good. Actually, no. Arrowhead, arrow shaft. And if you accidentally make the wrong pattern, you can just stencil it again like that, fletching. I used to make some custom, or Tinker's ammunition for my bow, but short bows can't really use Tinker's ammunition all that well. You need a long bow to be able to use that to its full potential. Shovelhead. And... no, not a mattock. I'll be making that later once I get a bucket. A very silly-looking flint shovel, and I got the achievement for that, which, yes, that is a Yogscast reference. No matter how old or dated that is, I still love that saying. I actually want to keep some of the sticks on me. Not all of them, but some of them. Because I'm going to go out and get some coal now, and I want to be able to make it into torches right away. Should put the ore away, too. I was going to smelt that, but I actually didn't have coal. Oh, I forgot there was a melon growing in here. That's pretty nice. Guess I'll take that. Can't say no to food. No, you literally cannot say no to food this early in the game. You need as much as you can get. Now I need to find my way to the outside again. I really need to, like, at some point when I have wood to burn, I mean, like, use irresponsibly, not literally burn, I should make signs and signposts to tell me which way all the stuff is, and I should also get this gravel out of here. The reason I'm not doing it yet is because I like to plug up the little holes it makes by falling. And I need to remember where they are. Knock these out. There's something down there. I've already been down here. Up there, I know what's up there. And this way... there's probably going to be more spawners here. If I see another spawner, I'm just going to run, because I don't have any more torches to shut them down. There's a jukebox there, but I don't really need it yet, so and it'll just take up room, so I'm going to leave it. This, of course, is a nice music disc for the jukebox. A shield, I should probably take that. That'll be really helpful. Some chain boots. And some more enchanted... actually, no, I'm going to leave the enchanted books for now. I'll take the sticks, I'll take the leather, and I'll take the flesh to make jerky, but I don't need the enchanted books yet. Shield is going to go in the offhand. This will save my life at least once during the series, and you can bet on that because of its ability to block skeleton arrows, which are probably the biggest nuisance that I have to face right now. Sorry for the long stretches of silence. I'm kind of new to running commentary, and part of the reason I'm even doing this is to practice, as well as just because, you know, I love this mod pack and think it deserves more publicity. I'm also going to probably be cutting out more boring stuff like mining now that I have video editing software, so... yeah, I'm going to stop talking right now because I'm going to be cutting out this bit of mining anyway, so... alright, got 21 coal from that and sort of fell through where that vein was and down here. In fact, I can kind of do that, get those out of my inventory and be able to get back up to here. That's a bit hazardous, and I don't have any full blocks, just those iron bars that won't be helpful, so I'm gonna plug this up a bit so I don't accidentally fall down there. What have we got up here? Lots of empty space. Another layer to the cave. Just a bunch of water to jump down into. There's a block over there, or a chance cube, but I don't really feel like running all the way over there to get it right now, because swimming in Minecraft is terrible and very slow until you have Depth Strider. Hopefully they'll make swimming more bearable in the next update, which is supposed to be updating Oceans anyway, so if they don't make swimming better, and I don't mean different, but legitimately better and less frustrating, then I'll be disappointed, because it'll be a major missed opportunity. Check this one yet? No. Ooh, 20 torches! Now that's what I'm looking for. Grave spade. Don't need it. Stick, bones, paper, apples. There's a bow here, but I already have a bow, so I don't need that yet. In fact, I'll probably at some point run back off camera to get all those loot items that I don't want to clog my inventory up with right now. Dropped a loot. Oh, that's right! I was going to show off the new player animations for using weapons and doing all of that stuff. So what I'm going to actually do is put some light in here, and then I'm going to do that. Once I get to a bit of an open area. So yeah, this is the walking animation now. This is sprinting. I said this is sprinting. Not sneaking, sprinting. Looks really neat. And as for the... It even shows up when you go into your inventory, too. I did that again? That's gonna be a running gag, isn't it? Me accidentally dropping my sword while I'm supposed to be hitting the 1 key. And for fighting things, I might want to actually go down here and not fall in that hole that I fell in last time. In fact, I'm going to take care of that hole once and for all right now. I'll replace these later. I'm done with you, hole. You're not killing me again. Nor are you. You can stay for now. Because I ran out of blocks, I don't want to tear up the dungeon too much, make it all ugly. Oh, there's a spawner right there. Hopefully it's spiders. Yep, it's spiders. So I'm going to wait for them to spawn and come over here. And then I'm going to give him the old 1-2 with the sword. So you can see what that animation looks like. Here we go. Hopefully they saw me. They're too big, again, to fit through this hole. So yeah, the sword fighting looks awesome now. Excessive spin attacks are always fun. Oh yeah, and the spiders look like that when they climb walls. It's disgusting. It's hard to hit things in third person, though. That's the only problem with third person. Well, actually, it's one of several problems with third person, but whatever. Oh yeah, the hitboxes on spiders are a little weird. The animation only makes it more confusing by having it look like you can hit them in the abdomen when they're climbing, and you can't. Because they're actually above you. Here we've got another piece of armor. Spider eyes. Might need them. Always take the food. I don't need either of these right now. Gold nuggets! That's very good. And building blocks. Always useful. And more of the basic necessities and a wooden shovel that I don't want. But what I should do is I should take this, put it in there, and take this chest. That's better. This is just a block update-induced accident waiting to happen, so I'm going to put iron bars there, so if that water block updates, it won't flow into the dungeon and ruin everything ever. Here's where things are going to start getting a bit interesting. This is a quartz block, yeah. Just like that. Sometimes the quartz blocks actually will have little tombs with spawners in them behind them, so you might want to... Oh, no, not doing that. No, no witches right now. Don't want witches. Witches are very dangerous, no matter how good your armor is. And if you don't have a really good ranged weapon or a nice open place to fight them, just run. Their splash potions of poison last way too long, and their splash potions of harming can bypass armor. So they don't care if you're just starting out or have plus 1,000,000 diamond juggernaut armor, they will still do the same amount of damage to you. Here's where the shield's gonna come in handy. Yep, that didn't do anything to me. I shouldn't have let my guard down, though. Sadly, I can't actually swing my weapon while I'm using the shield, but I have to run now because I'm low on health. Just gonna keep deflecting their arrows. And hope he isn't following me, ready to hit me from around the corner like that. Wait for my health to come back and then take care of him. Yeah, what now? A lot of people forget that shields are a thing, and forget how useful they are. This is how useful they are. I would have died there multiple times if I hadn't had that shield. So, you didn't have to wait long for those of you who are taking bets. If you bet shield will save my life, not 10 minutes after I say it will save my life, you win. And here's another room with a bunch of spawn. Oh, that skeleton has a sword. That's adorable. The sword skeletons are always fun. Or funny. because they're not nearly as dangerous as the bow ones. And the reason why they run faster when they have swords is because they actually use Wither Skeleton AI for when they have melee weapons. Similarly, if you were to give use commands or something to give a Wither Skeleton a bow, it would act like a regular skeleton, just larger. I just had a bit of a creeper issue here. Blew up this wall. I need to get the water out, because that's the thing that's the most dangerous. Another melee skeleton. Yeah, there are some spawners in roguelikes that will only spawn melee skeletons, and some that will sometimes spawn melee skeletons, but they'll sometimes trip you up with one that has arrows. I can hear them all around me, and I don't like that. They're probably all in the water there, so what I should probably actually do is use the rest of these iron bars to block this off a bit, so they can't jump down. They can still probably shoot me, but they can't jump down at least. Oh, wait, yes they can. What am I saying? Tch, he fell in a hole. Just like me last episode. How do you like it? Huh? Yeah, stay down there. Moving right on. I should probably stop wandering aimlessly and get back up there. But honestly, I want to find the stairway to the next floor. Oh! Scared me. This one spawned naturally because it doesn't have any equipment, and the spawners in the roguelikes only spawn mobs with equipment. So if you see skeletons or zombies that don't have equipment, they were natural vanilla spawns. Let's check behind these just in case. Nope. Actually going to take out as many of these quartz blocks as I can. There is actually a way in this mod pack, and in a lot of mod packs, to convert these back to regular... Ah, see, there's a spawner there. To convert these back to regular quartz, but I won't have access to that for a little bit. It's probably going to be in next episode or later. Oh, he broke my shield! I can't raise my shield for a little bit because he had an axe. Remember I mentioned that when I was talking about PvP last episode. That's one of the special things that axes used as weapons can do. They can disable shields. Not outright destroy them, thankfully, but they can disable them for a few precious seconds. Where's he coming from? I think he's in here. Nope. Just want to know where all the spawners are. And picking up these quartz blocks isn't bad either. Oh, there's one back there. I tend to not commentate as much when I'm actively fighting something because I need to concentrate, especially with skeletons. And I want to be careful now because I'm actually out of food. That skeleton spawner has a chest behind it, but I don't want to break it yet because of the spawning stuff and me being out of viable food. I have a potato, and that's it. These quartz blocks. I'll probably be repairing this for aesthetics later, but not right now. I'm not too concerned with that right now. Am I actually out of food entirely? No, I have some chicken. May as well eat that. Got nothing else. Keep me going for a bit. Gotta rush this! There we go. See, you don't want to rush spawners and break them. You want to rush spawners and place torches on them. I don't even know where this one came from. I thought I got rid of those spawners. Good. He did not explode. The reason I'm not really using my bow right now is because we're in such close quarters that the amount of time it would take me to draw and fire it isn't worth it, because these guys will probably just sidestep in the meantime. If there was another function of blocking arrows with shields, I was actually deflecting them and making them hit the skeletons because the skeleton was too close. Start stopping these. I'm not going to keep mining all these quartz blocks. I don't really have time to sit around and do that, because... well, now I'm really mostly out of food. I only have apples left. Now I'm out of torches, so I have no choice but to turn around. Although I could make those coal into torches right now, but... actually, you know what? I am going to do that. I'm going to make these sticks and coal into torches. Because I really do want to find the stairway to the next floor. Something just spawned here. Melee skeleton. I'll leave that one active, because melee skeletons aren't that bad. Kind of fun to fight, actually. They think they're threatening, but they're not. Oh, this one has thorns armor. That little sound that sounded like something whining a bit, that was thorns. That's very not good for me. Oh, you know what? I'm down to 2.5 hearts. I'm out of viable food. I just need to book it and get out of here, go back to base, restock on everything. Just run past you. You know what, I should actually kill this guy. I'll show off the bow. Bone-based bows are nice and quick. I like their draw speed. I don't think I want to go that way. I want to go this way. Like I said, signposts would be pretty helpful. Here's the stairway back up, and there's a bow skeleton right there. He must have been the one that I knocked down earlier. Back up these stairs. I'm probably gonna cut until I get back to base, because I don't anticipate anything too interesting happening. I'll let you know if something interesting happens on the way back. That's bad. That is very bad. I can't sprint, and I've got a skeleton coming at me, and there's an enderman over there. So I'll just quickly take care of him and hopefully not have him kill me, because that would be embarrassing. This is going to be embarrassing, isn't it? Quit following me! That was close. Okay, I'm back. Aside from that little bit with the skeleton just then, nothing really interesting happened besides me getting turned around in the corridors, placing a few more torches, and putting up some brick blocks to block off dead-end corridors so I don't accidentally wander down them like an idiot and waste time again. Now I gotta put away stuff. I'm probably gonna cut out inventory management too, because it's pretty boring to watch. Okay, everything's been sorted. Now I'm gonna open the loot bags and see what I got. Got wheat, a name tag, a music disc, and 2 bones. Not bad. Name tag is always welcome. Wheat is pretty good. The music disc is the only real thing I don't really care about. And that should do it. So now I'm going to cook this iron here. I always say cook ores instead of smelt. I don't know. I say that for anything I put in a furnace. I should probably collect this pumpkin while it's there so it can grow more stuff. Same goes for these carrots and the nether wart. I can't actually brew anything with that nether wart because I don't have blaze powder, and you need blaze power to fuel brewing stands now. It's been in the game for a little while, but some people, like myself, still aren't used to it fully. Might as well do that. Put the wood away. And now that I have oak saplings and plenty of apples, I'm going to get myself the ability to get some more food. Apple sapling. Now, do I want to plant it here? Probably not. No, you know what? Actually, I am going to plant it here. That's going to grow into a tree that has infinitely regrowing apples on it. Part of the Pam's Harvest Craft mod. Very useful. What was that thing I was looking for? Oh yes, the iron. The iron is done. So I'm going to make myself a nice bucket. I like having the bucket there. And now what I should probably do is make myself an infinite water source, which I'll just stick over here for now. Probably move it later. I tend to create these wherever I see myself needing water. So I'm gonna grab this out of the fountain. Put it there. Take that. Make an infinite water source and use it to refill the fountains. I don't know if I'm going to keep these fountains here forever. They kind of generated with the room. If I need room, I might tear them out, but right now I kind of like them, so I'm keeping them there. So now I've got water. And I've got torches. I've got 1 piece of jerky. That's not enough. Probably going to want to find a better source of food pretty soon. Yeah, I was going to try to get down to the bottom floor with the bucket. Now that I have a bucket, there's something I can do down there. But first, I should probably make a tool that I can use to farm and start farming things. And luckily, I know just what to make, provided I have enough gravel for 2 pieces of flint. This is something I like to do with Maddox, since I won't really be using them for anything other than farming. They don't really need to be super durable. Flint axe head, wood tool rod, stone shovel head. This is going to have that terrible property on it that just straight up decreases your tool's durability, but I don't really care because with medics I can get a really funny joke out of it. Yep. Can't really get much sillier than that. Sadly, no, it cannot break bedrock blocks. I tried. But it's still a funny reference. But what am I doing? I need dirt. I can't farm without dirt. How much do I have? One piece of dirt. Well, I'll take it with me, and then I'll go somewhere, pick up some dirt, and I'll... Unless something weird happens or I die, I'll meet you guys back over at the farming area once I have dirt. Alright, I got a bunch of dirt from right over here, and I replaced it with an infinite water source. So what I'm going to do now is show the layout of farmland that I like to set up. I'm a big fan of this layout, personally. I put water in the center, and then squares of 9 dirt blocks around it. And that'll give me the ability to grow 4 different crops, and get a pretty good amount of each time I come to harvest it. I also need to make sure to put torches down, because crops need light to grow, and if you don't have torches and you plant the seeds, they'll just pop right out. And it's very confusing to some people. Oh, the pickaxe broke. Do I have a piece of flint on me? No, but I have gravel. I have 1 piece of gravel, and I need more than 1 piece of gravel to repair the pick. So I'll just do that really quick if I can. Hopefully there's some gravel around here. Well, there's the blocks that are in the ground, so I guess I can take those and just patch them up using some of what I just pulled out of the ground to get that going. 3 pieces of gravel. That'll make me a piece of flint. Now, can I do this in a crafting grid? No, I actually can't do it in a crafting grid. I have to do it in a tool station, which means I'm going to have to go back to base to get stuff, but I have to go back anyway to get the seeds that I actually need to plant here, so I guess I'll go do that, and I'll meet you back here once the farm is all set up. Whew, you made me jump, buddy. Get out of here with that. Whew, that was actually pretty close. I have to stick that in there with the show that that happened, because that was almost me being dead. And now I've got 1 heart and no food, except for 1 piece of rotten flesh that isn't going to recover enough hunger to heal me. I hope I can get home without something else jumping at me like that and nearly giving me a heart attack. Fun fact, in my early years of playing this game, I actually always played on peaceful because I was too scared of getting jump scared by monsters just like that, so there you go, you got to see one of my childhood fears. Good for you. You know, whenever I re-arrive at my base like this, I imagine the character I have just limping through the door bleeding and just barely shutting it behind him in time, like, I don't know, some zombie movie that I've never watched because I don't watch zombie movies, so I can't really make a good comparison there. But, yeah, that was a bit more eventful than I thought it was, so I'm here now, so I can get the seeds that I need. Probably gonna need bone meal. See if I can grow this apple tree. You know what? I don't think I can with the torches here, now that I think about it. Oh, it didn't grow. I'm gonna grab 3 more bones and try it 1 more time, and if it doesn't grow, I'm gonna move it, because I don't want to waste too much bones on it. They're pretty valuable right now. Nope, looks like this doesn't have enough room to grow here, so just gonna put a normal tree there, put this outside and where the farm is. Alright, farm area is good for now. We've got beetroot growing, carrots, potatoes, no wheat yet because I don't have wheat seeds, but over here I use the rest of my dirt to start building an area with some grass that I can bone meal later to hopefully get wheat seeds. I got an apple tree here, so I got a lot of apples right now. The first apple tree that I grew actually only had 2 apples on it and was very disappointing, so I just bone mealed them, got 3 apples, cut down the tree, made another apple tree sapling, and grew another one, and that one's a lot better. So now that I've wasted most of my time recording, building a farm, I'm going to actually do something interesting, and, well, attempt to get to the bottom floor of the dungeon after I kill this guy. And there's actually something I want to get, but ooh. Legendary loot bag. I'll open that when I get back. There's actually something I want to get, or make, before I go down to the bottom of the dungeon. That's going to help me immensely. Is this the chest that I first saw when I got here? Yeah, no, that's a different one. What I'm going to want to do... I'm going to actually check the crafting recipe for it right now. So to make a fluid tank, I need a piece of glass, 4 iron bars, and 4 iron ingots. And to get glass, I need sand. And I remembered that getting sand's a bit easier now because of a new addition to the pack. Crack hammers, yes. To make these are really easy to make, wow. How do you make the stone one? Is there a stone one? Yes. Oh, you need any stone or derivative of polished stone, and I happen to have some bricks here, so that's easy enough to make. Put a crafting table here to avoid instances like last time when I had to go back to the base to craft something happening again. Oh yeah, that's what happened last time. I had to repair my tool, go back to the base. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make a tool station and put it here, so in case that happens again, I can just repair the tool while I'm here. I probably will never need to do this, but it's better to be safe than sorry, and I've got wood for days, so I might as well. There we go. Nice little bit of a setup there. Also going to need to pick up any more dirt that I see, like that down there, but I don't want to jump down there yet. And the last thing I should probably start making are doors. There we go, doors. That's not how to place door. That is how to place door. And, right, the crack hammer. What you can do with this is you can smash certain blocks into certain other blocks. For example, you can smash rock, or stone, into cobblestone. Well, that's obvious. I don't actually need cobblestone. So what I'm going to do is smack it again, and now it becomes gravel. I want a total of 8 gravel. And now, if I hit gravel with the crack hammer, it turns into sand. So now I can get the glass that I need to make that fluid tank, because it just so happens that the bottom floor of a roguelike dungeon is almost always nether-themed. So it will be made of nether building blocks, and will have a lot of lava, and I need lava. So I want a way to carry multiple buckets of it back up without having to actually waste a bunch of iron making a ton of buckets that I won't need again after I do this. So I'm gonna head back to the base, hope that I memorize the path there by now. As you can see, all those times I got lost, I lit up some more areas and also blocked off some dead ends, which I'm going to keep blocked off until I can revamp the aesthetics of this place to tell me where I need to go. This tree grew, that's nice. Grew while I was gone, so that's confirmation that that'll work. Put that in there. Myself another piece of jerky. Hang up the rotten flesh. So now I'm gonna grab a piece of coal, which I already had in my inventory, so that was a bit of a waste of time, and make this into glass. How many iron bars do I have? Or iron ingots? I have 5. You know what, this is going to be the exception to my multiples of 8 rule, because I really don't want to have to go out there just to find one more piece of iron ore. So that's going now. What else can I wonder, if I use a crack hammer on an ore, what will happen? I've never actually tried this before. Ah! You can get dusts out of that and get more out of each ore. I should have tried that before. So I'm just gonna really quick do that to all the ores I have. Okay, I've crack hammered all the ores, and my iron and glass are done. So now what I'm going to do is make that fluid tank. Don't want to miss that. There we go, fluid tank. And I wonder, can these particular types of powder be used to make... Yes, they can! I can actually make bronze before I get a pulverizer. That's going to help me immensely, so I'm gonna put that in there to start doing its thing. Put this bit of copper away, because I have less than 8 of it. And hey, the tin's even in multiples of 8, so I'll do that, but that makes me run out of coal, but that's okay for now. Actually, it's really not okay. So I'll have to grab some more coal before I head down, because heading down there without torches would be a bad idea. Put all the rest of this away. Put the patterns away, because I'm not sure what I'm going to need them for yet. Bone meal can go away. The mattock can get put away for now. I'll use it again later. Iron, want it gone. Want it safe, I should say. Sticks I want to keep. Jerky I want to keep. Doors can get put away. Crack hammer, I'm actually going to put that away because where I'm going I won't need it and I don't want to accidentally lose it. That was a good amount of loot from that bag. The rails I don't really care about, but lapis is always welcome. And the horse armor, well, obviously I'm not going to use it on the horse because there aren't many horses in caves. There's something that I can do with it later to get a ton of iron out of it. Because you can actually break different horse armors down into their component materials now through certain machines, but I won't be getting machines for a little bit, so now you just know about something I'll be doing in the future before I actually do it. So now what I want to do is go back outside, get 8 pieces of coal, make myself a nice amount of torches, and then we're going to go on a bit of a dungeon crawling expedition and try to reach the bottom floor. Oh, and the reason, I forgot to mention this, the reason that my shield doesn't have a pattern on it anymore is because I crafted it with another random shield to repair it, and that takes the patterns off. The more you know. So now I just have to hope there's coal around here somewhere. You know what? I'm actually going to be going down to those floors anyway, so I can just jump off, get to the rest of the caves, and find the coal that way. And, wouldn't you know it, there's some right there. I'm going to try to be better about lighting up darker areas when I can, because it's a little hard to see if I don't do that. There's some gold here. I'm going to want to mark that so I know where it is. I'll mark it with a torch once I get 8 pieces of coal. I don't want to get any more yet, even though I will need it, because, again, and this is going to be a bit of a theme, I don't want to lose it. That ore over there was sapphire. I don't need it right now. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure what it's used for. I'll have to look that up off camera at some point. So now I can break into the dungeon here, and waste a point of Pix durability on gravel. Good job. Just spawner right there. Good. Shut it down. Alright, dungeon crawling time. Let's try to reach the bottom floor. And I'll be sure to shut down any spawners I see with light along the way. And in the first room, we've got zombies. And probably oh no, these are husks! I forgot, some of the spawners in roguelikes will spawn variant mobs, like husks and strays. Although, those are the only 2 variants that I know about right now. Oh, hey, look, a stray. You know, strays aren't very threatening when they're melee skeletons, even less so than normal melee skeletons, because the main thing they have over skeletons is their slowness arrows. And if they have a melee attack, not only do they not have arrows, but they can't inflict slowness either, so they're exactly the same as normal melee skeletons. And they lose everything that was special about them. How sad, but good for me. And, you're seeing that, now we're getting to some lower floors, the mobs are going to start having better equipment. That zombie had a diamond chest plate. And this one has 2 pieces of enchanted armor, but sadly he's only using a wooden axe. Why did I say sadly? That's good for me. What is hitting me? Oh. Jerk. Man, having only 5 hearts is really starting to get to me. As soon as I get a pickaxe with 1 mining level higher, I'm going to start grabbing that heart crystal ore. As a matter of fact, I could probably make one with the bronze that I just saw up there, but I actually don't know. There's a shield here. How's my shield doing? It's doing fine. Got a bit of chain armor. That's pretty good. I guess I'll just take the food and leave the rest for now. Although I already have bones in my inventory, so I might as well take the bones. Alright, I'm just gonna start, like, sprinting through these dark rooms really fast and not stopping to fight the monsters, because it's going to get me killed. There's just too many of them, and they're too strong. Even with my full iron armor, I'm taking a beating from them, although I do want that legendary loot bag right there. So what I'm looking for is another stairwell leading down. Well, him I have to kill, because he's just going to keep shooting me if I run past him. There. Getting a lot of experience from these guys, too. This is a spider spawner, easy enough to rush. What are you doing? Get down here. There we go. In the chest, got some good things, but again, I don't want to start filling up my inventory, so I'm going to be leaving a lot of the loot and coming back for it later. Iron door, you can't open it, and you're stuck behind it. In here. Oh, another spawner. Oh my goodness, yes, it's one of these rooms. That room has a creeper spawner and a bunch of TNT buried under that gravel, and the chests that you can get there are trapped chests to boot. So basically, if you open a chest, step in the wrong place, because I'm pretty sure there are pressure plates in there too, or have a creeper explode on you, you're dead. These rooms are very dangerous. I probably shouldn't be hanging around in here, so I'm just gonna leave. And I'm already down to only 3 torches. This is not going as well as I hoped it would. Hello? So from now on, I'm only going to be using torches to shut down spawners like this one and that one. Take care of you. Get out of here. I should be checking the chests too, because they might have torches in them. Yep, see? 22 torches. Brilliant. We're good now. Hopefully. As long as I don't waste them again. These rooms can sometimes have spawners behind the iron bars. The ones behind iron bars aren't that big of a problem unless the iron bars are open like that. In which case, yes, I will need to be shutting them down. Oh my... Cave spiders. I really hope I don't need to go this way. Because, yeah, cave spiders are poisonous on any difficulty above easy. And this world is in normal mode. And just to keep myself from cheaping out on you guys, I locked the difficulty. I cannot change it. See? Oh wait, no, wait a second. That was on my old world. I'll lock it right now. There we go. Yeah, that was on the world that I had to delete because of that terrible first few minutes that I said last time. Melee stray. This guy has a diamond axe. If he hits me, I'm going to hurt, so... And he's going to disable my shield. The axe-wielding zombies are... Oh, hello, Stray. Stray isn't that big of a problem, because he, again, only has a wooden sword and... doesn't have his unique stray trait of slowing me down. I knew you were there. What are you doing? Is it hug day? Is it hug day in this dungeon? You had your bow drawn and ready to shoot me, and you just walked right by me like an idiot. I should learn not to insult the mobs, because I'm gonna die here, yep. Oh, and great, I'm back at spawn, because I never got a bed. Alright, I'm going to see you guys in a bit. You have my word that I will not use the back command. Okay, we're back. I got my client restarted. Got everything under control. I actually immediately died upon starting up the game because of those zombies last time that were still there when I logged back in, but I knew that would happen, so I just, again, walked all the way back here off camera, broke the grave to get my own death info list from last time back, and I'm going to be deleting these waypoints now. There we go. And, well, now all I gotta do is remember where my base was, and it's down this hallway, and we're gonna be good to go. We can start up again. I got back in by jumping in through there, so I took a little bit of fall damage, which is why my food level has gone down. Alright, now we're back here, so what we're going to do, we're going to keep the death info on me, because that'll go away when I break the grave, so I can get it gone. And I'm going to grab some of the armor that I've been picking up randomly from out of these chests. Pick the best armor that I have. This one's completely full in durability, as is that one. Those iron leggings, I actually don't want to use those yet, because those have soulbound, and that's very valuable. These I can use. I don't need 2 helmets, what am I doing? That has fire protection, aqua affinity, that's better. That one actually has mending, how nice. Anything else? I need a chest plate. I guess I'll use that. That's gonna break in like 2 seconds though, so never mind. Oh wait, what am I doing? My medals are finished. This is new. I could use that bronze to make a full set of bronze armor, but I don't want to, because I don't want to waste the bronze. One might argue that it's not a waste, per se, but I say it kind of is. Because I have that iron armor down there already, I can just pick that up again. Alright, let's see how much armor that I get out of this. Not nearly as much as I would have liked, but it's enough. for now. Now I'm going to grab that sword from the first episode again. I don't need a bow yet, so I'm going to leave that there and hopefully not have it cause problems. Should I take speed? No, it'll take too long to drink it in that. No, you know what? I actually am going. No, I'm not. What am I? Stop being indecisive and just take the darn potion. Okay, we got the potion. We've got a sword. And the last thing I wanted to see is if I can use that bronze to make a bronze pickaxe. I can't remember whether Geo has disabled it because he doesn't want us to be able to make vanilla tools, but I don't know if he's okay with alloys and he left that. Let's see. No, I cannot. But what I can make, probably, is a bronze crack hammer. This is very similar to a pickaxe, and hopefully I'll be able to use this to mine that heart crystal ore that's over by the farm. I'll test it on that. Farm is going to be this way. I marked it with that little chandelier-like wood block, and the heart crystal ore was right here. Takes a while, but it can indeed be done. That's my first heart crystal. And my second is coming up right now. I believe to make a heart container, I need 8 of these and an apple. I actually know where quite a few heart crystal ores are. So, provided that one, yeah, that was that one. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go back to all of the heart crystal ore that I know exists and mine it up. And hopefully I'll have enough for a heart container, and then I'll meet you guys again when I have one. I'm doing a lot of cuts this time. This hallway actually has quite a lot of food in it, so I'm gonna take all the crops that I see here and hopefully have enough for a little bit of food. And I also now have wheat seeds, so I'll go plant that in the farm and check out the farm too. Alright, this gauntlet again. I'm just gonna outrun through it, and yeah, I've already taken too much fall damage. And I don't have a shield, rats. I need to kill the skeleton. The skeleton is going to... Okay, there we go. I'm actually not going to attack the zombie, because if I do, I'll have every zombie within a mile radius on me at once. I want to get back over here. Hopefully I didn't attract too much attention just then. Yeah. This time I am going to have to kill him, because I need to be able to mine this. And I guess sometimes you can get what you want. What a nice day. That's one. I have a feeling there's going to be a bunch of zombies on top of me in a second because of what I did to that one. Yep, here they come. Just take care of these guys really quick. That's one. Any more? Yeah, I hear more. I think they're inside the dungeon, though, so... Well, if they're not, then that's famous last words. If they are, then I'm safe for now, and I can mine this heart crystal ore. So we've got 5, 6... And I actually am going to have enough to make a heart container. That's... Oh, and I'm going to have more than enough, because there's another piece I didn't know was here. Alright, now I have to get back to the base without dying. There was a zombie head there. Very nice. So I'm going to make sure I have full food. I do. And I'm going to just run and hope that skeleton doesn't see me. You know what? I think I can just sneak by him here. And... yes. I'm not going to open up that bit of wood there, because I'd be letting the skeletons in. Alright, we're back here. I don't have a water bucket, rats. You know what? I'm just going to take the fall damage. I want to get home, and I want to craft this heart crystal container thing. I'm going to be putting the crack hammer away so I don't lose it. Get in there. Got a loot bag. What's in it? Wheat, bones, and paper. That's good. Put everything away. I can't actually cook the potatoes yet because I don't have any more coal. Here we got an enchanted book of some kind. Boomer Reaper Ring. That's for boomerangs. That's an extra utilities thing. I barely ever use them. So now I'm going to take... I should have done this earlier. 12 string. I said 12, not 13. Rotten flesh can get hung up to dry. I should probably keep the arrow on me. Put the rest of these things away. This is a block. These are blocks. I am being disorganized because I'm too excited to do the thing with the heart crystals, so... Get in there! 3 spruce wood. An apple. Get that going. And... 8 of these, 1 of these. Oh wait, no. That isn't the recipe. That's the custom recipe on the server that I've been playing on. The recipe I need is 9 heart crystals, so I picked up just enough. Yes! Now watch my health meter down there. Oh, that feels so good. Now I have 6 hearts instead of just 5, so I hopefully won't die as quickly. Or, preferably, at all. And I think one of these chests... I grabbed a shield at some point? No, I didn't. Just gonna have to run down there and pick mine up. And I deleted the death waypoint earlier. I am really smart. Alright, just gotta get down there, recover my stuff, run past, get down to the deepest floor. Hang on a minute. Oh my god, I am a complete moron. That was the stairs down the whole time. I was going in the completely wrong direction, then I now have to go in again because I need to grab my stuff. Probably just gonna end up cutting again. Meet you back by that stairwell if I get my stuff and nothing else happens. Turns out I'm an even bigger idiot than I thought, because I did go down these stairs the first time. Oh wait, no I didn't. Okay, now I'm just lost. Alright, there's my stuff. Did I have enough inventory space to pick it all up? No, I didn't. What to do about that? I don't want to sit here and manage my inventory, though. Ugh. What did I not pick up? Looks like just some loot, some boots, and the shield. I need the shield. So, I'm just gonna keep throwing stuff aside until I get the shield, put it in my offhand. These iron helmets I can combine. Arrow slowness I don't need. I want the boots back. Don't need the spider eye, don't need this... You know what? I actually could use that shield. Now that I think about it, I'll just use it to repair my own. There we go. Alright, so we're leaving behind the arrow of slowness, the gunpowder, and the other things. So, now I'm gonna try to get back to that stairwell, hope I remember the way, and, well, head down to the bottom floor after killing this zombie with a diamond chestplate. Oh my god, he dropped it! I really need to cut down on saying oh my god, because it annoyed me watching back the other previous episode. But yeah, I just got a diamond chestplate from that zombie. And then I got shot in the face by a skeleton that I didn't see. So, I'll have to hang on to that diamond chestplate, maybe enchant it once I get an enchanting table, which may be happening sooner than you think. But, yeah, just gotta get back to the stairwell, and, well, nothing's interesting's going on, so I'll meet you guys there. Ah, here we go, stairwell's over here. Not that way, this way. I should probably deal with these zombies. Yeesh, when there's a huge amount of them and they're all shambling towards you like that, it's actually really kind of unnerving. Even more so than zombies usually are. And by usually are, I mean they're not unnerving at all, usually. I hear a bunch of them. I want to pick up that loot bag, but I don't want to get mobbed by zombies. Hopefully there's just some crappy item in here that I can throw out. Like 1 block of cobblestone and a wooden sword. There we go. I got my torches back too. You know what? Really quickly? Actually, no, not yet. I gotta get down to this floor first. Get down to a safe-ish place. This area's blocked off by a bunch of iron bars. There we go. Now I can organize my inventory just a bit. That's got protection 2 on it. I think it's gonna be better than plain unenchanted iron armor. So... just gonna reorganize everything here. Get all my tools back in the spots on the bar where I like them to be. Get my torches and water bucket where I want them to be. I can't decide. There we go. That should be good enough. Put that back up there. And I forgot to plant the seeds in the farm, so sue me. Alright, next floor. Just gonna try to see past... Yeah, there's one of those creeper rooms and like a metric ton of zombies trying to get at me, so I'm not going that way. Jeez, that animation on them is just so disgustingly creepy when there's that many of them. Thankfully they can't actually reach me, otherwise it would be a million times worse. Good advice for when you're out mining, but bad advice for when you're trying to fight your way through a roguelike dungeon. Put torches in your offhand and light the way up as you go. It's bad advice for a roguelike because, you know, torches aren't shields. I think that was actually in a video I saw at one point. Education for everyone. Torches are not shields. So don't keep them in your offhand when you're trying to fight. Okay, we're at the nether floor. Not going that way. That way is a trap. Yep, there's a blaze spawner in there. Don't want to go that way. This way is the only remaining option, and it looks like there's just a spider here. I'm starting to get lag spikes again, so hopefully I don't have to restart my client again. Alright, let's just take you guys out. Oh, I might actually... Oh, my Tinker tool leveled up. That's right, Tinker's tool leveling is in here. Leveling up the tools... Oh, not this way. Nope, nope, nope. I'm out of here. No, that's the main treasure room that has a ton of powerful enemies guarding some of the best loot in the dungeon. I am not ready for that. I am not going that way. No, sir. Good day. I only have 5 arrows, so they're going to be a bit of an issue. And this way's got blazes. You know, blazes aren't actually very fast, so if I'm fast enough, I might be able to get through here without getting firebombed to death. Another thing I should probably do is dump out this water. That's gonna make some of that lava into obsidian, but I don't care. I want the fluid tank on my bar here. Alright. Oh, right! The water's going to kill the blazes. I'm not going to stand around and gawk, though. I'm just going to run and try to find another... Ah, here's the room I was looking for. A bunch of lava, no spawners for the most part. And... here we go, fluid tank. I'm going to want to fill this up with as much lava as I can. Which is going to be, I believe, 16 blocks of it. This lag is killing me. I'm actually going to adjust my settings a bit. There we go. That should save me from another restart for now. I'm going to have to take a look at whatever's causing that at some point. I think I might have to change some of the settings in Fraps, like splitting the video every 4 gigabytes or locking frame rate at 30 or something. As much as I'm sure the people watching wouldn't like 30 FPS all the time, I'm pretty sure they'd find it more tolerable than lag spikes causing me to constantly have to restart my client and interrupt the video. Alright, fluid tank. Wait a minute. Did it not keep its liquid? Oh, it did. Good. It must not be showing it in the inventory because of fast graphics, or it is, and I'm just not able to see it. Cooked pork chops. A gas tier 2, but I don't really need it right now, because well, actually I do have brewing, but I don't have blaze powder. I could get blaze powder, but I don't want to go messing around with the blazes right now. Speaking of the blazes, this is the room they're in. Just gotta run right by them. Oh! And there's also skeletons here, so gotta run right by them too. And I just dropped my iron bars in that chest, so I can't plug that up. Oh well. Now it's time to get the heck out of here, get back up to the base, and, well, show you what I wanted with all of this lava. I'll meet you guys back up there, and I'll be sure to cut back if there's anything interesting that happens along the way. Okay, we're back at my base. I cut the video and did the thing myself, so hopefully that'll prevent some of the lag spikes from happening. Now I'm just going to dump everything off. Obviously my strongbox is full, so I can't keep the organization system that I wanted to keep going up. Got my good sword back. Got a bunch of rotten flesh to throw on the drying racks. I can only fit 10 of it, though. Some food, some bones. I forgot to use the potion of swiftness. Oh well. And I forgot to do the thing I wanted to do with the string, which I really should have done before I left. I'll do that right now. I'm going to keep eating the cooked pork chops, put the bread away. There is a food mod in here with a bunch of really good food in it, but I'm not going to get into cooking right yet because I don't have enough resources or tools to do the things I would want to do with it. Though I am going to put away the monster jerky, so I have it for later. Alright, so, thing I wanted to do with the string. Wool. Bed. Put it down. Set my spawn point here. So if I die again, I can come right back here. Excellent. Alright, so, the lava, yes. Actually, probably before I do that, since it's going to be dangerous, I should probably open all of these loot bags and get everything I can out of them. And one more. Actually, two more. There we go, that's everything. Now I'm just going to throw it all in here. And the seeds, too, because I'm not going to go do that right now. I'll do that off camera later. I don't even care about organization right now, although I do care about accidentally putting the tank in there. I need that. Okay, so now I'm just going to go find a suitable location for this. Probably out in the farm area is the best bet. I need to be in a nice open area, because this is pretty risky business, honestly. There's an infinite water source out there, so if I need water, I can grab it from there. And I actually do need water, so I'll be sure to do just that. Alright. Here we are out here. I haven't picked up any more dirt. I should have taken the seeds if I was coming out here. I'm such a moron. Alright. Water. Lava. Bit of an inset area. Those of you who have played before can probably guess what I'm about to do. Knock out that block. So, water down there. Pick up the blocks. Fluid tank full of lava. I'm not commentating right now because I'm concentrating on trying to do this. Gotta be quick! Lava's gonna flow pretty quick because it uses nether physics, because of how the terrain generator for the cave mod works. Alright, that's 3. I mean 5, that was 5, not 3. Learn to count. Like the opposite of King Arthur right now. Uh-oh. Got that weird water bucket lag glitch there. That has actually gotten me killed before, though not typically doing this. Grab that there, grab that, put that there. That's fine. Pick it back up, put it back in there. Wait for this to go away, knock that out, knock that out. That up, there, and that is what I wanted to do. Now, I'll be right back here as soon as I go back to my base and make a bit of flint and steel. Okay, we're back at the farm area. I got the flint and steel, I got the seeds, got that done. Gonna really quick harvest these, and plant these crops. That's good. And now, yep, the water bucket and lava trick is dangerous, but if you're confident in your ability to pull it off, you can get to the nether before having a diamond level pickaxe. And there is actually a reason I wanted to come here this early. As soon as it loads here. Alright, now what I want to do is... well, first I have to make sure it's actually in this mod pack. No, not basalt, just the regular rock. Actually, it doesn't look like it's gonna be in here. Well, that's okay. I mean, even if the basalt I was looking for isn't gonna be in here, then another thing that I want is going to be. Yeah, the reason I was looking at basalt just there was because, there's a version of it that generates in the nether, and I forget what mod it's from, but clearly it's not from any mod that's in the pack right now, because I know what it looks like. It has a different texture. So, nether materials. Netherrack is pretty good for some things, so I'll pick some up here right now. I'll check materials anew to see what I can use it for. Nether quartz, that's one of the things that I really want. Although I don't want to mine it yet, because I don't have a fortune pick. To get fortune on the tinker's pick, I'll need to get lapis, and a lot of lapis, and that's not going to be found here anyway. But I do know where I can find lapis, so that won't be too big of a problem once I do that. The nether is actually easy compared to that dungeon, because most of the enemies here won't even attack me. And the two that will aren't that big of a problem, because one is big and doesn't spawn in groups, and the other only spawns in one specific place. And so does the third that I had forgotten about until just then. Dimensional shard ore. Yeah, I can't mine that. That's for much later in progression for a mod that I never really use anyway. What have we got here? I'm not going to be able to mine that for a while. That's for resourceful crops. Lets you grow non-renewable materials as crops, which effectively makes them renewable, so can't really call them that anymore. You can find that stuff in the overworld and end too, but it's significantly more common in dimensions other than the overworld. What have we got over here? Just some cobalt and ardite I can't mine for a very long time, because you actually require the highest mining level pickaxe that you can get to mine that. So that's not happening for a while. That was the other reason I wanted to get to the nether. That's right. The lava ocean. It's a lot easier to pick up lava here, and I can use that for a smeltery, to fuel a smeltery once I have a smeltery, which I need a lot of clay for, which used to be a huge pain in the neck with this pack until Geo very thankfully added a custom crafting recipe that allows you to make clay with sand, gravel, dirt, and water. You can also make it with slag, which is how I did it on the server back when that was still a thing, but that takes a lot longer and it requires some thermal mod machinery. Nothing really interesting going on right now. Oh, what is interesting is me not paying attention to my hunger meter and losing the ability to sprint. Very interesting indeed. Just going to explore as much as I can here, and I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.